Cimoooooooo!
What's going on, guys? It's Cimo, and welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday, a weekly series where we look at some broke-ass cards from the anime and apply them to the current meta. Now, this week's card, if you thought you've seen broken, then you're not even gonna believe that this was something that existed. This week's card is Mischief of the Time Goddess, and for those of you who aren't aware of what this card does, I'll go ahead and let Siegfried explain.
You see, Mischief of the Time Goddess allows me to skip your turn.
Done!
Then I can pick up where I left off, wiping out the remainder of your life points.
Okay, so for like some sort of fairness aspect, we're not gonna go with the solely skip your opponent's turn, because if that were the case, this is just the best card ever created. I mean, just having 2 turns back to back, like that's it. I mean, there's no other better card in the game. But being able, like I said, for some sort of fairness aspect, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to take this and extrapolate it from the anime as best we can, and use kind of like the definition that they have on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, which is that you skip the turn until your next battle phase. And so in the anime, you know, Siegfried attacked, and then used this, and then was able to attack again. So essentially, you're going all the way from one battle phase to another battle phase. So it's almost like you're getting 2 battle phases, which is still really fucking good. Like, I'm sorry, just having any deck have the ability to have 2 battle phases is just absurd. Like, it's just flat out fucking broken. Because the thing is, I think a lot of people might not realize, is since it's technically a new turn, any once per turn effects that were activated that previous turn before Mischief of the Time Goddess was activated can activate again. So for example, with Cosmo or anything like that, any of the once per turn effects of the banishing of, like, you know, Farm Girl or anything like that, they can do that again. And then any of the shit, like, it's just, oh my god, like, the amount of things, any once per turn search effects can be done again, and you have to think, you're gonna go into main phase 2. So in your main phase 1 of the turn before Mischief of the Time Goddess, if you did, like, all your searching and stuff, say you're using, like, Satellar Knights, you did Deneb, you got your search, main phase 2, you can summon, if you summon Deneb again, you get another search, because it's technically a new turn. And for Pendulum Decks, like, Jesus Christ, like, since, like I said, it's gonna technically be a new turn, Pendulum Decks could get 2 Pendulum Summons, because they can use their Pendulum Summon in main phase 1 before activating Time Goddess, and then in main phase 2, can Pendulum Summon again of the second turn, technically, after using Mischief of the Time Goddess. So being able to get 2 Pendulum Summons, essentially in 1 turn, is just like, you thought Pendulum Summoning was bad now? Like, fuck me. Like, I guess the silver lining is, like, thank fuck that this card isn't a quick play spell, because if it were, like, just GG, like, there's nothing you could do. Like, just being able, oh, I'm gonna, it's like, you just flip it, and it's like, oh, my battle phase again, bam, 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 you lose. Like, that would just be, well, I mean, this card's already completely degenerate, but if it were a quick play, like, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Mischief of the Time Goddess. Like, this card is just nuts. Like, the 2 battle phases, like, being able to use once per turn effects twice, like, there is just, this card is just, I can't even describe to you. Like, this is probably one of the best cards, like, technically in existence, if it were to be, like, actually exist in our game. But in terms of, like, even, like, for anime level standards, this card is fucking crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. We'll see you next week.
Cimoooooooo!